summers ago, my friend Kristen and I decided to go on a little adventure to the island of Miscou, which is in the most northeastern part of New Brunswick. And we get a ride with some friends to Bangor, Maine, and they arm us with many Slim Jims, which not too great in the digestive tract, but we get a ride with two men in a van, Big Steve and Little Steve, and Big Steve informs us that the law won't allow Little Steve to drive. And when they stop for gas and Little Steve gets a 30-pack of beer, 4 of which he consumes in the car, we understand why the law may have come to the conclusion. But we get to the Canadian border and learn a few key French phrases and learn that there's 3 possible ways to get to the island of Miscou. One is the coastal route, very scenic. Also the river route goes along Quebec border and St. Lawrence River, also very scenic, but both very circuitous. So we opt for the woodland route, which goes directly through the country, or through the state, and is very desolate. At first it's really beautiful, like it's very pastoral, there's a few small cities, but we have trouble finding a ride. So we're stopped on the side of the road and a car pulls over and we get in and the man looks at us kind of puzzled and we ask him, well, where are you going? And he says, actually I'm just going to my friend's house, which is right there, and he points to the house that we were standing in front of. But it's okay because he had been drinking a little bit, so he gave us a ride a couple miles down the road. But the further down this road we get, the more we understand that the only thing that exists in this part of New Brunswick exists along this road in Route 8, and the rest is just wilderness. So we get a ride, and we end up, it's getting towards dusk, and we think about setting up camp and staying there for the night. But this minivan pulls up, and it has a little bobblehead puppy in the front and a log splitter in the back. And the man who's driving he's very garrulous, very friendly, very nice. Not a lot of teeth to speak of, but very nice. And every house we pass by, he honks the horn and waves and tells us, oh, that's my cousin, or oh, that's my friend, or oh, that's like some guy who mows someone else's lawn, or whatever. And he's going to take us to this town that's called Boys. And he's talking about this town like it's like this oasis in the desert, and it's such a big town, and when we get there, it turns out that it's only a gas station, a grocery store, a Pentecostal church, and a nursing home. And this man, Jerry Lyons, offers us a place to stay. And we think, this might be a good idea because we haven't eaten in a while, a warm place to stay, and Jerry Lyons had told us about all the wolves and bears and cougars and all the eating and killing machines that live in this wilderness. So we're thinking about it, we're like, it's okay, but he's like, everyone in this town knows me, I'm a real honorable guy, it's okay. So he gives us his number. And we decide, he leaves and we talk about it for a little bit, and, well, we're going to talk to someone in the town to see what they say about Jerry Lyons. And we asked the gas station attendant, we're like, hey, we just got a ride from this man, Jerry Lyons, he offered us a place to stay. She's like, stop. No. Whatever you do not go anywhere with this man. He's from one of the biggest families of perverts in this town. I'm like, biggest families of perverts? Do you mean to tell me that there's more than one large family of perverts in a town that consists of a gas station, a grocery store, a Pentecostal church, and a nursing home? So, needless to say, we spent one sleepless night, knives in hand, on the Pentecostal church steps. We got the out of there as soon as dawn broke. But we ended up, we were thinking, let's go to Montreal. We have people there. It's going to be okay. It's no problem. But we ended up going to Miscou, and we got a ride from a really, friendly, wonderful, nice French, Quebecois man. And he went out of his way to take us all the way to Miscou, and he brought us to the beach, and we took off our shoes and stepped foot on the beach, and he told everyone we were there. So the entire time we were there, we're like celebrities, and people are coming by and you are the girls! You are the girls! And we're like, oh my God. And this man stopped on this bicycle, and he's like, there's basically, rape in this island, pretty much, no rape. So we lit a fire and we went to sleep, warm and comfortable with the fact that there's basically no rape on this island.